You ready? You trust me? Let's do it, guys!
The takeaway. I know part of the treat is having the night off from cooking, but what if I showed you how to make something easy that tastes amazing and is also really, really cheap?
Let's just talk about fast food. I personally don't think it's necessarily that fast, and I don't think it's that cheap either. It might be convenient, and I'm not knocking it, but I just think sometimes maybe you could do a better job yourself and save a load of money.
On the takeaway menu today, my king of all burgers. Just because these meals are money-saving, they never scrimp on quality. Mince is really cheap, so buy the best you can afford for higher welfare meat with more flavour and texture. I'm using 500 grams of lamb mince as a really delicious alternative to beef.
Now, what I want to do is form a patty, a burger, without applying too much pressure. So if you're going to home make the burger, why kind of make it dense and sort of like hard and tough, like the kind of pre-made processed ones? Let's just get the patty and let's form it like that, and let's make a nice little loose patty. That way, it's going to be looser when you eat it, more delicate, more tender, and you really, really will notice the difference. And what I like to do is try and make those patties the same size or girth as your roll. Right, so I'm just doing it like that. They're going to shrink a little bit when we cook them. Now, I want to kind of treat it like a steak. So I'm going to season it with salt and pepper. So nothing's been done to that meat. Don't muck about with it. I'm actually not even going to put any oil in the griddle pan. It's going to go straight in there. Just push it down. You're going to get those nice char marks. And then a little bit of salt and pepper on top as well. Over here, we've got the two leftover ones. Just fold them up like this. You know, we can fold it over. We've got two burgers, homemade, ready and raring to go for another day. Just throw them in the freezer. And actually, you can cook them from frozen as well, so it's happy days. They're going to cook those burgers for about 3 or 4 minutes on each side.
Now look, a burger's not a burger without a little bit of pickle.
Red onions, they're nice and cheap. I've got a mandolin here, really worth the investment. You get it on fine. So I'm going to just slice half an onion like this, and in seconds, we're going to make an awesome homemade pickle, okay? So onions goes in. Look how fine that is. So we have the ability with a mandolin to make this wafer thin, right? And then simply put a bit of red wine vinegar in, hardly any at all, a good pinch of salt, and give it a little scrunch up. You could put a little sugar in it if you wanted to, but as soon as you've scrunched that up, that kind of pongy raw onion flavour, sort of onion breath onion, it's gone. You've got that lovely light pickle, and it's gorgeous. So that's done. I'm going to go and turn my burger over now, so I think it's had probably enough time. Let's have a little look here. Nice. See, it's like crispy, the fat's dancing. Lovely. As soon as I've turned it, what I want to do is get some blue cheese, or any cheese, whatever cheese you want to use. I want about 10 grams of cheese each. And I'm just going to put that straight on top. Another little trick, okay? The way to kind of get that cheese to melt is to kind of make a little hat out of tin foil, and the steam will start to melt that cheese, like that. So we've got burgers nearly there. Cheese is kind of on the melt. I've got pickle done, okay? And I think that the bun is just as important as the meat. It's got to be the perfect carrier. Let's have a little look at our... Come on, guys, have a look. That little bit of cheese has melted on the top. Our little idea worked. I'm just going to get those buns toasting up.
This gorgeous lamb burger is so quick and easy. There's not going to be many delivery guys who could get a takeaway to your door in the time it takes to make.
So let's finish it off now. Let's get ourselves a nice eating apple, right? And this, with lamb, you know, is going to be brilliant.
Oh man, I'm loving my crinkle cutter knife. Now for the exciting bit, constructing this king of all burgers.
We want to get some ketchup on these buns. Then we go in with the burger. Now you see, can you see it dripping? That's just juiciness. And you want that bun, that perfect bun, to catch all that juice. So it's sort of a little bit soggy and a little bit naughty. Get 2 bits of this apple here and just put it under the lamb, okay? Lovely. And then we've got our pickled onions here. In seconds, they've transformed in flavour. Instead of like doing sweet onions, which everyone does, that take ages to cook, right? Just put a nice little wodge of that lovely, delicate onions on there. Easy peasy. I'm gonna put some spinach with it, and hardly any spinach at all. Just a few little leaves like this. I'll put that under the burger as well. Okay, and then we've got the other side of the bun here. A little bit of ketchup. Look at that. The ketchup just helps it sort of work. A beautiful, homemade, handcrafted artisan burger. Follow me. Come on.
I admit, buying a takeaway does have its perks, but making your own isn't just cheaper, it's also more delicious.